Hello, my name is Debbie Jacobs, and I wanted to share some thoughts about mental therapy, mental illness, depression, bipolar anxiety. My name, as I said, is Debbie Jacobs, and I lived many years with depression, anxiety, and bipolar, and mental therapy, and my I attribute my mental illness to abuse. I grew up in, and I don't even really consider it. Maybe that's my positive thoughts now. I don't really consider it an abusive situation. But my father, punished us. He hit us. He pulled our hair. He said things that weren't nice. But that stemmed from his hurt. His unhealed pain from childhood, that was with him his whole life, caused the pain of me and my siblings that's been with us our whole life. My sister has mental illness. My three other siblings, they don't have mental illness, but they've lived with negative thoughts. And my niece has mental illness. And you know what? I think that it's not genetic. It's not hereditary. It is a behavioral thing. And when kids grow up, not treating each other well, they're gonna grow up. They're gonna raise their kids not treating each other well, and their kids can get mental illness like they have mental illness. It's behavioral and it's learned. It's not genetic or hereditary, in my opinion. I attribute abuse. My dad was abusive. My siblings were abusive, and let me tell you something. How much can a person take? You know what I mean? Like, how much of having my boundaries trampled, is not, is too much, and how much is being put down and being hit and being hurt. I mean, like, how can we effectively develop under those circumstances, under those conditions, and let me tell you something. We develop negative conditioning, and our thoughts are based on our conditioning, which are negative. So we have negative thoughts, and when you have negative thoughts, you're more likely to run into depression. And not only that, but we also have ineffective negative coping skills that we learn in a negative environment. How to be angry, how to have fear, how to be insecure, how to have self-doubt, how to be jealous, how to worry, how to have guilt, how to have shame. We learn these ineffective negative coping skills that factor into being unhappy, over a prolonged period of time, because this is what we're learning. It's a learned thing. And it stems, my father was a great guy. He loved his kids. He wanted nothing but their happiness and success for all of us. But you know what? It was the 30% that he was nasty, that he was angry, that he was a perfectionist, that he was too hard on us. He had a lot of love, and he was really good and very generous with us. But it was the negative that left a lasting impression on all of us. It was just the punishment. It wasn't the good. All the good stuff is built into the foundation of our being, but there's too much negative, and the negative, the bad outweighs the good. And my five of us struggled our whole lives with not feeling good about ourselves, with social interactions. I developed social anxiety, being controlling, because my dad was controlling. My siblings are too controlling with their kids, and their kids are having problems.